Hi everyone, and welcome to this tutorial from this very famous picture actually, and I wanted to hang this from my wall, but I do hate replicas, so I thought, why not try this myself? Now here you see a sketch, and you can see the difference between the young lady and the very old lady. And what I also did is I divided my drawing space into 4 pieces, so I know where everything is about going to be, to keep this illusion and get this illusion possible. Now for this drawing I am using a tinted pastel paper by Faber-Castell, and also a black pastel pencil and a white one, and a little bit of fine liner for a few lines, and you will see me working this out as you hopefully draw along. Now I've started out with the face of the young woman, and she is wearing a hat with a big veil coming from it. And I'm trying to get it in as precise as possible. I've looked at the original, and here you can see a necklace, but it's also the mouth of the old lady. Now both women are wearing a fur coat, and with the black pastel pencil you can see how quickly you can get in a furry effect just by putting in strokes next to each other. And also I'm keeping in mind the direction of the hair. Now this drawing first came out in 1888, and it looked quite different then. And then later on in 1915, William Ely Hill did an edition of this drawing in a humor magazine, and he called this "My Wife and My Mother-in-Law." And then he said in that article, he said, "They are both in this picture, find them." Later on there were more publishments about this drawing, and it always captured my mind, and I've always wanted to draw this for real. Okay, I'm continuing. This is the feather that's on top of the head of the young, both the young and the old lady actually. And it's, well, it's looking a bit like Jugendstil, that kind of style, I think. And also I have put in all the description in the below, so you can look up what I found about this drawing for you to read. And here I'm drawing in that curly hair, which is also a little bit of shadow for the old lady's head. And here you can see me using the fine liner. The pastel pencil is not so precise to draw with, so I'm taking that fine liner to put in the really small details of the very young lady. And then I'm drawing in that ear, which is also the eye of the very old lady. And here a little bit of deepest shadow, and here the necklace, which is also the mouth for the old lady. Okay, so far my setup, and now it's time for the white pastel pencil. It's called a white charcoal by Kohinoor Hardtmuth. And I'm using this for the side of the face. And now you can actually see why I've chosen the gray paper, because it's magnificent to draw out the face of the young anti-old lady also. And this way it's really popping out. And I also use that white for the veil that is coming from the head. Hello, cat. This is my cat Rembrandt, and he's always around. Sorry for that. I was telling, the veil. And as you can see, I will have the paper shine through a little bit. So I'm not putting it in all white, but just a little bit. And I also applied a little bit in the fur coat, not too much because that really needs to be dark, and a tiny bit in the feather, which was not in the original, but well, I do want to put in a little bit of myself too, of course. And as I was saying, I want to frame this drawing, so I will need to get rid of all my little helper lines, and I will show you what magnificent result I've got. And I really hope you want to try this at home. It's awesome to do, and hope you will give it a big thumbs up, and please let me know if you know where this original is. I really want to dig in more. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again in my next tutorial.